हेलो दोस्तों। तो आज हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन बाय ग्राफिकल मेथड। सो these equations of motion are applicable for uniformly accelerated motion. So why we call this as a uniformly accelerated motion? Because the velocity of an object is continuously goes on increasing at a constant rate. So because of that we can say the motion is accelerated motion. And also the slope of this graph is also constant at each and every point. So for that, u is initial velocity, v is final velocity, a is acceleration, t is time, s is distance. So from figure we can say OA is parallel to CD and which is equal to u. OD is parallel to AC and which is equal to time t. And BC is equal to what? From the motion is started from here to here. So BC is what? Equal to V minus U. BC is V minus U. And BD is what? BD is parallel to OE and as well it is equal to V. So these are the some considerations from the graph. So now let's derive first equation of motion, which is V is equal to U plus AT. So to derive this equation, if we find out the slope of the graph, then we get what? This equation. So how to find out the slope? Slope is what? Change along y-axis upon change along x-axis. So what is y2? Y2 means what? The final position. At that final position, what is the velocity? V. And what is the initial velocity at this point? That is u. So x2 means what? The final, at the final position, what is the time? T. And what is the initial time? 0. And from the slope, what we are getting? Acceleration. So therefore acceleration is equal to v minus u upon t minus 0 is t. So this t goes this side, becomes a into t is equal to v minus u. This implies this minus u goes this side, becomes plus, and also rearrange this equation for v. So v is equal to this minus u goes this side, become plus u plus at. So this is the first equation of motion. Similarly, let's derive for the second equation of motion. So how we can derive second equation of motion? For that, if we find out the area under velocity time graph, then we get the displacement or the distance, because distance and displacement are equal. Why? Because the motion is along straight line. So S is equal to area under the graph, which is the graph from A point to B point. So area whatever under this graph, that is what we call displacement or distance. Area under the graph we can say A, B, C, which is a triangle, and also one is rectangle. So half area of a triangle is what? Base into height, plus what is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. So is equal to half as it is. What is the base for the triangle? AC. What is height? BC. Plus what is the length of the rectangle? OD. What is the breadth of a rectangle? OA. So is equal to, by putting the values, half AC is what? AC. AC is equal to T into what is BC here? V minus U, plus bracket OD. What is OD? OD is equal to T, and OA is what? OA is U. So rearranging this equation for UT. So I will write this term as a first term UT plus half as it is, T as it is. So for V minus U, from this equation 1, what we can write? V minus U as a into T. So is equal to UT plus half A T into T square. This is what? Displacement or a distance. So this is the second equation of motion we are getting from the area under the graph. So for that we have used V minus U is equal to A into T. So similarly, let's derive for the third equation of motion. So S is equal to, again the same, area under the graph, velocity time graph. So what is the area under the velocity time graph? We can say it is like a trapezium. So which trapezium? OABD. So area of trapezium. So which trapezium? OA BD is equal to, what is the area of trapezium? Half sum of parallel sides into height. So what are the sum of parallel sides? So OA and is parallel to BD. So BD plus OA into, what is height? Height is what? OD. So from the graph we can write half. BD is what? V. What is OA? Which is U. So V plus U into, what is OD? So from OD, from this we can write small t. Half as it is, V plus U as it is, into, what is T? So from T we can write from this equation, that is arranging this equation for T, V minus U upon A. V minus U upon A is equal to half as it is, this 2 A as it is, V plus U into V minus U, that is it is like a plus B minus into A minus B. So it becomes V square minus U square. And what is at the left side? S. This implies this twice A goes this side, becomes multiplied. So V square minus U square is equal to twice AS. And this is how we got the third equation of motion. अगर वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो लाइक ज़रूर करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में। तब तक फिज़िक्स को रटना नहीं है, समझना है।